Welcome, and please state your name and address for the record.
Thank you. Good evening. My name's Dave Hafner. I live at 1037 Marnie Street in Maplewood. And the reason I'm here tonight, very briefly, is just to mention a few things that I consider to be positive events that have taken place in Maplewood's 12 to 18 month history here, at least as far as the new council is concerned. The other day, well, actually a couple weeks ago, I did the same thing most of you did. I opened up my tax statement and was very pleasantly surprised when I found out that my taxes went up $22. And everybody's taxes probably went up $22, but what was even more interesting was that it wasn't because of the city of Maplewood. We all know there are other agencies that tax us, and some of that's out of your control as a council. And the $22 didn't come from you, it came from a few other agencies. I'd pay $22 per year anytime. Now, your taxes might not have gone up as much, but again, it's probably because your house appreciated a little faster than mine, or some other factors that are out of your guys' control. So I wanted to thank you for that. Keeping the tax rate the same as last year is phenomenal. I don't know how you did. Well, I think I do know how you did it, and I think there are some tough decisions to be made. We all know everybody has tough decisions to make nowadays, not just Maplewood. The word I'm getting is that we've got problems all over the place, and they're not getting better, they're getting worse. So we're right in there with the mix. The budget. I don't know how many people know this, but our budget, when the previous council came on, was at about $19 million. When they left, it was much closer to $60 million. And that's something that you guys are inheriting. But it's my understanding that you're going to be dealing with that in the very near future. And I have every confidence that you will meet this challenge head on, and that you will do the best you can to reduce this burden on the taxpayers and hopefully eventually erase it completely. One thing that's happening quite recently that I find to be absolutely amazing is airing all of the commission and committee meetings, not just the city council meeting like we are now. They're all being aired. You can watch them all, and they will replay them once or twice, just like the council meetings. It's amazing. A week ago, Wednesday night, actually, I watched the Park and Recs commission meeting. I got a chance to see some people's faces and attach some of the names from their placards to those faces. Got a chance to see what was going on, what they were talking about, the issues, possible solutions. You really get a chance to find out what's going on in the city in real time, as opposed to after the fact. I went upstairs, was just getting ready to go to bed, and I turned on the TV upstairs, and lo and behold, the school board meeting was on. I watched that for another hour and a half. It's amazing what you can learn. The biggest benefit I see out of this, and I don't know how many of our cities are doing this, I heard Roseville is, but not to this degree. I don't know if anyone else is. I think the idea just borders on genius myself. It opens up government, just like these guys promised they would do, and if you want to find out what's going on, all you have to do is turn on the TV. It's fairly amazing. The biggest benefit I see is during the planning commission meetings, where you'll actually get a chance to see what's going on, again in real time, what's going on in your community, what's going on in your neighborhood. And if you have any concerns, you can get involved at the present instead of being behind the 8 ball and finding out about things 3 to 6 months later when there's too little and too late. And that's happened to many neighborhoods in this city in the past. The third thing that I find, well, I guess the other is what I find to be factual, as opposed to all the stuff you might read like in my clipboard here. I'm glad they were handing out the city pages tonight. It makes a good backdrop for my paperwork. This council, what I call the new council, is going well out of their way to prove, not just in their words, but in their deeds and in their actions, that they care about the people and that they're going to do the best they can to represent what I call the people, or the citizens of Maplewood. They've shown it in actions and deeds, not just words. Watch what they're doing, and you'll see that all the rest of the hype you get in things like the city pages is really not factual. So I'm just here to thank you and mention that you're doing good things, and that I've noticed, and I know a lot of other people in this community have noticed too, and all I can say is thank you for your hard efforts and keep up the good work. Thanks again.